Red color is the giveaway, or the
No,
other
that
color?
color.
This is the solid
That's like solid
Lucas brick.
It's an oversized brick.
Tan
It doesn't have any holes in it.
And you think that's what your house is made out of too?
I'm positive.
Oh, you know it is. It's solid brick,
Oh yeah,
handmade.
handmade. Doesn't have any holes. They sell for a dollar a piece now.
Well, you know, in Durham, they created all manner of downtown commercial space out of old factory buildings, tobacco factory buildings. But
Well,
I don't know if some of those were warehouses too.
This was bought by Wilson Downtown Properties, which is a corporate, one of these tax-free.
They own it now?
Yeah, they bought it from the people who owned it. It was a high-dollar warehouse, and when they closed up because the tobacco industry changed around here, this was sold to them, and they bought it for $175,000.
Now, what about the farmer's warehouse?
They leased that for a tire discount. You know, that sign.
They own that too? They own all this?
No, they didn't buy that.
They didn't buy that side of the street, but they bought this side of the street?
Yeah.
What was their plan? And they own that parcel?
Well, because this happened to be for sale.
And they own that parcel too? Where the Whirligig Park's
No, that was owned by the same people, but I think the Whirligig people are going to have that under contract or getting ready to buy it for, I think, $100,000.
Who owns the farmer's warehouse?
I really don't know.
These are interesting.
Yeah, it's real weird, but because the site is strange, it's got a lot of since it's not flat land,
How old is Wallace Simpson?
He is
Wallace about 90.
close to 90.
Close to.
It has quite a slope to it, doesn't it?
I think this is a bottom floor.
There was a drain. This looks like a low spot right here.
See, they had this was like the bottom floor that they used to storage.
Which way does this street drain? Where's the storm drain here? It's underground, isn't it? This is a pit.
It doesn't hold water though. It drains out. Seems like it would, doesn't it?
Well, there's a catch basin right across the street there.
Now, this was part of some office for the warehouse. This is all part of Center Brick. And if you come up here, the entire block.
You made me walk all the way after all.
Now, the Cozart sold that part of the warehouse. That was Tom's daddy that started. Granddaddy.
Yeah. What was his name? S.M. Cozart,
Yeah, S.M.
Senior. This is much newer here.
Yeah.
But it connects all the way through to the back buildings.
This was where the fire was. This was part of the Center Brick warehouse too. This whole block here.
Oh.
And it had a fire, a big fire, and that's what blew up the windows downtown of our store because of the heat.
This is the fire I came to see. Because I remember.
This was in the 50s. This was about 1956.
I remember being taken up here to see it.
We were
Never
about
seen
we were
anything
6
like it.
years old. And see, that site right there, that was where the Carolina warehouse was. That's about a 1 1/3 acres. And that had Silas Lucas brick too. That was and the way it slopes down, it had 2 floors. It had a bottom floor and a top floor.
And there's some bleachers out there and a court of some sort.
Yeah, and that's where the band plays, down on the other side, facing this way. Every Wednesday, every other Wednesday afternoon during the
Right
summer.
there?
Yeah, right where those, in front of the bleachers, they put up this trailer stage.
Facing this way.
Yeah, and then they bring in like.
I was thinking they did it over in the park over there.
No,
They do it right here.
they didn't. No, the band plays. Over, see where those far trees are, close
Yeah.
to the road.
Yeah.
That's where the trailer sets up, and they face this way.
Oh.
So people kind of stand and sit all around the perimeters here, and they also have.
They close that road? Is that a road?
No, that's a one-way street. That's Pine. This is Tarboro. That's Pine Street.
Do they close it?
And then that's right behind the park. You know, the Berry Park
Yeah.
across from campus. No, they don't close it because they don't use the street.
They're not in the street.
No. This lot's plenty big. And see, people park all in this lot here.
But the party goes on right here in this vacant lot?
Right.
Not over in the park?
No.
Is there not a way to have it in the park? They don't want it in the park? Afraid
I
people
think
will
the
trample
park-
it down or something?
Well, this seemed to be a better application of the land since it's sloped
Yeah,
downward.
'Cause you
and
can
I guess
see.
it's more like an amphitheater
it
kind of
is.
thing.
It is.
And this is a 1 1/3 acre site, and that used to be Moss Bicycle Shop right there.
Oh, I've been in there many
Yeah.
times.
The Schwinn dealership.
I've been in there many, many times.
Yeah.
Something else you could do there, I think, was, Womble's was next door.
Uh-huh.
That's still the tackle store?
Yeah, that's still
Don't-
Penny Wombleins.
Don't look like they're open. Saturday,
They are open.
Monday through
No,
Friday.
No, they're not open.
That's where you got your hunting license, I think.
Yeah.
Fishing
You
license.
used to get your driver tags too.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was remembering.
So you can see how these walls were kind of attached, kind of like firewalls that separated.
There used to be a bunch of windows, and this was a much lower piece of ground because that's the top of a. Those are the tops of old windows and other openings.
Right.
This ground's been elevated since that
Yeah, it has.
was built. When they built this parking lot, I take it.
And the Cozarts still own this lot. They lease it to the city. So they kept everything from here, that piece of land, all the way to here. And I think they kept this part of this newer brick building here, which is
Yeah.
you know, there were 2 partners. There was Dick Cozart's daddy.
Oh.
So it was Dick Cozart and Zeke.
They were brothers, you think?
Cousins.
But their daddies weren't brothers. Dick Cazart's daddy
No,
and
Dick
Zeke's.
I think Dick.
It's another
Zeke-
generation there.
Dick's daddy and Zeke are brothers.
Yeah. Oh, they were?
Yeah.
And Zeke. Tom's daddy?
Yeah, Tom's daddy. That's right. They had a house. Dick had a house on Cozart Road. You know, right off of Raleigh Road, going downhill like after the. Who's the guy from Merrill Lynch? The man is Merrill Lynch office.
Oh, I don't know.
I had a house on Raleigh Road. It's that close to the road. Shit.
Not Johnston King.
Yeah. Right, that
Oh,
road
yeah, I
that
know
goes,
where it is.
but